It keeps alive the Raiders' slim hopes of making the top 8, needing to win 7 of their final 8 games. Next week they host the struggling North Queensland Cowboys at Canberra Stadium. Austin's cameo overshadowed Bulldogs' second rower Rhyse Martin's hat-trick. He also scored all but 4 of Canterbury's points. The win might have come at a loss for the Green Machine, with Shannon Boyd limping off with a calf injury and fullback Brad Abbey, concussion, stretchered off. Stuart's decision to change his halves pairing and give Sam Williams his first start since the Round 5 win over the Bulldogs didn't get off to a good start, with Williams' first kick going out on the full. Raiders' errors and penalties would set the early tone of the game as the home side dominated possession, with the Green Machine spending plenty of time camped on their own line. Bulldogs halfback Jeremy Marshall-King opened the scoring, going straight through the middle of the Raiders' line off the back of the scrum. The Raiders soaked up early pressure and started to work their way back into the game. Canberra captain Jarrod Croker was able to exploit his opposite centre, Garrett Holland, and he found a supporting Williams backing up his line break to open the scoring for the visitors. The Bulldogs went back in front off the back of a Joe Tapine penalty, with the Raiders' second rower going on report for a dangerous tackle on Bulldogs hooker Michael Lichaa. Lichaa was forced off for a head injury assessment, but returned later in the half. It was only Tapine's third game back from a 2-game suspension for a shoulder charge in the loss to St George Illawarra. But the Raiders took a 10-8 lead into halftime when Croker again went through Holland, this time to score himself. But the lead didn't last long in the second half, with the Bulldogs scoring just 2 minutes in. Martin went straight through the Raiders' right edge off a nice short ball from former Canberra half Lachlan Lewis. But again the Raiders responded, and again it was through Holland. Croker and his winger Nick Cotric produced some nice interplay before the latter barged over. It was Cotric's 9th try in his last 8 games. But ill discipline killed the Green Machine's momentum, Leilua giving away a penalty after a loose play, the ball just inches from the Bulldogs' try line. Canterbury went the length of the field for Martin to score his second, with Brett Morris batting back a high bomb. Martin was over again just minutes later, this time Josh Morris producing a nice ball for his second rower. The back-to-back tries were compounded by the loss of Boyd with a calf injury, while Abbey was knocked out in the dying minutes. Then enter Austin stage left for arguably his best 15 minutes of the season. At AGLNCECANBERRA Raiders 32, Sam Williams, Jarrod Croker, Nick Cotric, Blake Austin, Joe Tapine, Joey Leilua tries, Jarrod Croker 4 goals, BT Canterbury Bulldogs 28, Rhyse Martin 3, Jeremy Marshall-King tries, Rhyse Martin 6 goals, BT at Belmore. Referees, Grant Atkins, Gavin Badger. Crowds, 10,145.